Yo, what's up, my earthlings and life beings? It's Rod D of Orange Ninja News, so news is what we do. Yeah, man, it's another day. Back out on the grind, stay grinding, doing the thing. Yeah, man. Um, just trying to stay out that cold weather. I've been up north lately. Areas where it's like doggone 12 degrees and mess like that carrying on. Yeah, it'll be like that sometimes. Yeah, man. So, Arnold Schwarzenegger, guess we'll start off with him, man. He got in that wreck Friday, which is messed up because it was a wreck that it's not like he did something wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's up because another driver, what he had going on, and it messed him up. It was a multi-car pileup, and whenever that goes on, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a bad coincidence that would, I don't know, or bad timing, wrong place, wrong time, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But they said the other car was trying to do a U-turn in the middle of the street, and whenever they did that, they end up hitting his car. Well, basically getting him into an accident where there's a bunch of other cars involved. So that had to be a messed up U-turn, man. That just don't make no sense. Yeah. I think since it happened in the LA area, we'll check out, see what Los Angeles Times is talking about. So yeah, this wouldn't be from Los Angeles Times. It says Arnold Schwarzenegger involved in 4-vehicle crash in Brentwood. Say late Friday afternoon in Brentwood that sent a woman to the hospital with minor injuries. The crash occurred around 4:30 p.m. at the intersection of Sunset Boulevard and Allen Ford Ave, said the officer Drake Madison of the Los Angeles Police Department. Police did not disclose the identities of anyone in the crash, which was first reported by TMZ, or provide information about the vehicles involved. Schwarzenegger was not injured and stayed at the scene, his spokesman said. He was concerned about the injured woman, checked on her, and spoke with firefighters and police. And he also was the governor of California also. He's the ex-governor of California. And like I said, on this one, they're not really talking too much about the car that caused the crash. It just goes back into talking about him when he was the governor and stuff like that, the governor of Florida. But I saw another news article about it that was talking more in depth about the crash, and they said it was a car trying to do a U-turn, and basically the person trying to do the U-turn caused a real big wreck where all 4 cars wrecked. So, like I say, that was a pretty messed up U-turn if you're doing all that, man. That didn't make any kind of sense. I don't know what the driver who was trying to do the U-turn had on his mind or whatever. But yeah, that was kind of messed up. I was just watching one of his Terminator movies the other day, man. It's been out for a little bit, but you know, you got a bunch of different Terminator movies, man. The thing about Terminator is that being that the original Terminator, of course, he is about a robot that goes back in time to kill John Connor's mother. That way John Connor is never born, and therefore it wouldn't be a resistance, so the humans couldn't fight back, which causes John Connor to be even better and more equipped and trained, because, you know, he gets used to his mother gets used to the robots early and stuff like that, and becomes this fierce warrior that's able to teach her son, John Connor, to make the resistance. But once they, you know, so the next movie, they got to send more robots and people back into the past, and the timeline start getting blurred. Like, after you start making different Terminator movies back to back, I'm like, how many different timelines is going to be? It's like, you got robots running all over the city, all different timelines and everything's like, it gets confusing after a while. The last one is that one they did in 2019, which was a real tight one. I like that one too, because it brought him and the original woman back together from the first one, and that played John Connor's mom. But the one I watched the other night, I rewatched it again, is that Terminator Genesis, which is real tight. But the only problem I have with Terminator Genesis is, like I say, you got robots from the future running all over the city. It's like, because this happened, robots knew they had to send back a more sophisticated robot, so they sent this other one, then he kills this other one off, and here's another one coming, and there's a woman one. And I'm like, oh man, come on, man. They just had that time machine wide open. They're just sending robots left and right. The lines get all blurred. And if you think about it, if you watched Terminator Genesis, John Connor just took over my robot, so they use nanotechnology. Skynet uses nanotechnology to turn John Connor into a Terminator himself, but he still got his memories and everything like that to make him even a more lethal opponent. And well, he tries to kill Reese and try to kill his mom. And if he was able to do that, on the movie they're like, well, you can't kill us. If you kill us, then you'll never be born, so you'll never be able to go back in the past before you're born and kill us. This messes up the whole timeline if you were to kill us. And he's like, no, I don't know. I don't know about that possibility. I'll take my chances, basically. So he basically went back in the past to try to kill his own mom and dad. It's like, I don't think that. I think that would take him straight out of existence. You know what I'm saying? That he would never be born if you go back in the past and kill your mom and dad, so you're not born. I mean, the movie was just got too blurry with all the different timelines it was trying to do. It's crazy, man. So yeah. Now, other than that, Terminator Genesis is one of my favorite Terminators because it's just full of action. And they got so many different styles of Terminators in one movie. Because like I said, they just kept sending them back in the past. Oh, man. So that was a pretty good one. Yeah, and what else I wanted to talk about was, let's see, the Shine interview on Drink Champs. That was pretty good. I mean, some people was hating, like, how did Shine get back to the States? Man, he works for the government in Belize now, so, you know. So the rapper Sean Poe, you know what I'm saying? He can come back over on, I guess, work visa or diplomatic visa, or, you know. You always have somebody hating on him. Just glad he's doing good, and you know that's what it's all about, man. You know, he did his little time in jail and learned from that experience, turned his life around. Now he's doing positive things. You know, that should be a success story. And then you still have people hating on, some people hating on that, which is weird. But I say more power to him. You need to keep just doing good stuff in the world, man. Basically. And I think it was a pretty good interview. I'm glad him and Puffy had got their I don't know if it was I wouldn't say a beef, but it was kind of like at odds with each other over everything that happened, and now they kind of cool with each other, so that's good. Sports Illustrated. They got Antonio Brown posts message for Tom Brady ahead of Bucks versus Rams. Former Buccaneers wide receiver Antonio Brown posted a message for Tom Brady on Sunday before Tampa faced the Rams. Brown kept his note short and sweet as he told Brady good luck in pursuit of an 8th Lombardi trophy. You know, well, that's good. That's good. Was he hating? Was he hating on the low? Was he basically saying, good luck without me? They did lose the game, though. What was it? Before the game, was, Antonio Brown basically saying, yo, sending Tom Brady some hate. Yeah, good luck without me, buddy. Brown, when that whole thing happened with Antonio Brown, I hate to say that, I told you so. He threw off his shirt, walked off that field, and that was like it's 100th incident of doing something like that. I mean, you know, just doing different stuff where he's always getting in trouble and stuff. I already knew. I was like, yeah, that's basically it for him. A lot of people was like, no, you can still be with the Buccaneers and they're going to get rid of him, blah, blah. I was like, keep the hope alive, man. As soon as I seen that, I was like, oh, well. Poor guy. I could tell when it's the last act. I knew that one right there. But yeah, so I guess it's nice that he sent his friend Tom Brady a note before the game. Spaceship Neptune is a low-tech, cheaper way to reach the edge. An article from Auto Evolution. Says science fiction literature is filled with strange ideas about how to travel to space, and in it, we've got anything from hyperloops to wormholes and space elevators, strings, FTL-capable ships, and even crown jewel of instant transport teleportation. I know this because I really, really enjoy sci-fi. Me too. You know, the teleportation, that's usually on Star Trek. You hardly see it on some of the other other space shows. I think Star Trek got teleportation copyrighted or something. Cause you notice on all these other sci-fi shows, you don't see them doing no teleportation. Yeah, yeah, they probably got that part copyrighted, man. If I remember correctly, none of the books I read said anything about using balloons to reach space. Sure, we've had Jules Verne and his weird idea of using a massive cannon to shoot a projectile with humans in it at the moon, and we now have in real life space planes launched from the underbelly of lesser planes and rockets that can land themselves. But no space-going balloons with tourists on board, at least not yet. For a while now, there's been increased chatter about a company doing exactly that. It's called Space Perspective. It has been around in this form for just 3 years or so, but plans to make big bucks from exploiting everyone's desire to reach space. Their idea is to use a balloon. It's not a new idea because even if it may not be as popular in literature, people have tried it before in real life. Oh, okay, yeah, this one of the ones about the space balloons. But like they say, no, that's not a new idea because they have those the ones that's made out of it's like a shiny that shiny silvery material. They're even talking about using it like wind sails and stuff. Because to get out in space, it takes so much fuel, and you know what I'm saying. The more fuel you carry up, the heavier the spaceship's going to be. If you have you got to have some kind of engine or some kind of way to keep going once you run out of fuel. So yeah, so that's not a new idea. But that company there, Space Perspective. I haven't heard of them before. Should be pretty good. Hey, we got enough of space companies out here, so, you know, another one wouldn't hurt. Because, you know, you got the guy from Virgin Mobile with the Blue Origin. You got Elon Musk with the SpaceX and on, you know what I'm saying? So, ever since they kind of privatized the space exploration, you know, it lets our billionaires do their thing. Now you got enough money. Space travel is, you don't even have to be a astronaut nowadays. Just got to be rich. That's a good thing. Oh, man. Seems pretty cool. Yeah, man, I've just been staying out this cold. Like I say, when it's cold outside, it's all good. Just stay in the truck with the heat on as much as you can. Man, what did the basketball player Jalen Rose, the ex-NBA star, he did a talk with did an interview with Wade Crum from the Wu-Tang Clan. Talked about growing up in Staten Island. That's really good because Wu-Tang Clan is one of the baddest rap groups that was ever out. And with Jalen Rose doing stuff like that, you know, that's good. He kind of kind of positioned himself where he's doing more than just sports talk, which I think is a good thing. He's not the first dude to go from doing that, because you got football players like my dude on Good Morning America that's already went out to space already. Speaking of space, what's dude's name on Good Morning America? But yeah, so he's doing all types of stuff, and he started off in sports and transitioned to doing other stuff. So yeah, I think that's good. Jalen Rose is a real good guy, and yeah, I think I think he does good in other interviews, stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure. I didn't see the one with Raekwon yet. I'll check it out. I'll probably talk about it on the next one. But yeah, so I think that's good for him. But yeah, Michael Strahan, he started off in the NFL, and then after that he started doing sports talk. Then after that, graduated on to doing other stuff, and now he's on Good Morning America, and he's been out in space, so that makes him an astronaut and a talk show host. Wait, what? Doing it big. Yeah, man. All right, well, that's all for today. I gotta get to this day job. I'm gonna get at it. So about this time, we're gonna go into the eye candy of the week, and I'll see y'all in a bit. That's how we're gonna do this.
Yeah, so I know there's been a lot of info, and right about now at this time, I'm just gonna do the segment that we call Eye Candy of the Week. Go ahead and leave everything on a positive note and give somebody their shine. This musical artist is Honey Malone, and they got all her information. They got a banner there with her Instagram and her different sites and stuff like that, so you can check out and go to her different pages and different sites and check her out. She's a real good reggae artist. One of her top songs is Chopper Girl, and it's featuring her boyfriend Skilla Bean, and that video has 1.2 million views on YouTube. And I was checking it out. I was like, dang, man, that's some numbers, bro. You know what I'm saying? She's doing big, man. She's doing big numbers right now, man. And really happy for her. Real proud of her. She's doing real good right now. Let's see. Yeah, and I was gonna say, when you're hearing the interviews, man, I heard her in different interviews, checking her out, doing my research before I, speak on her name. You want to research the person and see what they got going on. And I know that sometimes she talk with the regular American accent, and most of the time you hear it be a Jamaican accent. But in one of the interviews, she told the interviewer that she was born here in the States, born in Oklahoma, and she was raised in Jamaica. So I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool, man. I didn't know that. But yeah, but and she's lived all over the states, lived in Miami, lived in California, and all over. So you say, like, one state, that couldn't really say because she be all over the state. But, yeah, but she was raised in Jamaica, so, that's her main place, her main spot. And she's a real good artist, man. Like I say, when you get a chance, check out her music video she got for Chopper Girl. And like I say, that video already got 1.2 million views, so that video's doing real good right now, doing numbers. Yeah, man. And that's the eye candy of the week, Honey Milan. And like I say, I got all the contact info listed, so you can check it out, or you just punch in Honey Milan. That's spelled Honey and Milan, Honey Milan. You check her out. All right, and that's the eye candy of the week.